So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's fallen! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's quite simple, Peter. It's hard to overlook the highly productive Ademola Lookman here, because he's someone who's more than capable of scoring prolifically and is sure to make teams think twice about playing that high defensive line because of his pace and, of course, his clinical finishing too.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Bellanova. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Lookman. And he's managed to get rid. Pinches it off him. And it's Bellanova.
Such good technique.
It's a good run down the right. Out of play for a throw. Now it's De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere, he gets big! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and he's following up! That is decidedly lacking. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Oh, delightful ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he's quick to snatch it back. Good pressure, determined, intense.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellanova. Zalewski, he's got away. Lookman gets into some space. Well, that has not gone well. Ruben Dias, searching pass he's played there. Nicely worked. He's picked, and it's Forlan. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Zalewski. Ball played for Lookman. Now he's got space here. Lookman. That is ended up in no man's land. He's fallen! Marvellous goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Danger averted for now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lookman. And Daron. Threads one in. Serginho gets over and intercepts. Rodri. Well, they've got it again. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. The Ketelara showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Still just a single goal between the sides. Great skill, that's nice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, this looks sharp. Ambitious ball here. He is through here. And he's there to get it away. And they're back on the ball again. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage...
Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Forlan really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he skips past his man. That's tidy. He's found a way through. Lookman. Cleared without hesitation. And that is out of play. And it's Pasalic.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Lookman. Zalewski. Just 5 minutes left. Plays a sharp little ball. Oh, good-looking ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Nepal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are the aggression with which he leads the defensive line and the awareness that never seems to fail him. That makes him a very stern test for any opposition attacker here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. They've won a corner. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Adams is there to clear. Vieira. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Messi. The ball has bounced loose now. Closing in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foot in. And he's in on goal. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Messi. Forlan. Oh, there's a probing ball. He could be in here. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. 30 minutes gone. And this is Forlan. Now, can they get him away? And here's Owen. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Owen.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Serginho. Nicely shaped ball. And it's Schneider. And he welcomes Owen! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he thumps it clear. Otto. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This their second corner of the game.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
That looks a good cross. But that is good. And there's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Nepal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Corner number 3 coming up. Cannavaro gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And he's there to belt it away. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's Schneider!
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Serginho is there, and he can get that clear. He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
Adams with the clearance. And he's intervened well there. And now they can spring out of defence. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Schneider. Brzezinski. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended. Nepal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Batistuta. And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Batistuta clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Substitution on the field. Number 20. Thomas
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Serginho. Coming on the field. Number 11.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that.
13.
Rivaldo.
Substitution.
And this is Batistuta. Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! They've got to be quick. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, it's fallen loose again! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he can clear it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Van Nistelrooy. Coming on the field is number 6. Erling Haaland. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Nice looking ball. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Rodri couldn't squeeze it through. And that will be it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had...